Hey, welcome back to Tammy at Paper Nest. I want to start my video today by showing you how I finished up yesterday. So the bird, I did not do anything to. It's fine. But I did for her, I just stitched right here because the bird, I did do something too. I went ahead and stitched along the side because that one side wasn't staying very good, so I did sew that. So there you go. So there's that and there's that. So I wanted to show that to you from yesterday. Hi, welcome. Here we are, 100-day project. Day 37. Out of my prompts, it don't mean anything to anybody but me. I pulled Tim Holtz box 2. So that means there's more Tim Holtz stuff in there. So we'll put that over there, put that right there. So today we're gonna actually, we're not gonna do a Jumbly doll. We're gonna work with Shinuki Arts full deck challenge. So what she's doing this year is, for the past 3 years, she's had these prompts, and each week you get a prompt, and what you do is you alter a playing card. Let me get one for you so you can look at it. See here, a playing card, just a regular old playing card, and you alter it and you do things to it, whatever the prompt says. So what she decided to do for this year is she gave us all the prompts for the last 3 years, and we can just kind of go across and pick out 1 or 2 things out of each one, or 1 thing out of each one, or all, most what everyone's doing now is everything out of each one. So you see all my scribbling because I thought, oh, I'm just gonna pick 1 out of here and nothing out of that one and that one, you know. And then I'm like, oh wait, everybody's picking everything. Okay, so I'm gonna pick everything too. So we are on week 14. I'm not sure where Shinuki Art, like, I don't, I saw a collage, like, I thought we were on week 13. We could be on 14. I'm not sure where we are, but week 14 is what we're going to do on our video today. So here are, and it's really hard to see. So I was reading real quick. It's vintage, wings, blue, cheesecloth, ticket, stamping, turquoise, and staples. So we're going to try to incorporate all those things into our make today. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Here's our playing card. All I did was, and you've seen me do it before, so I'm not too worried about it. I just put some book page on here, and I put gesso on there to give it a little bit of texture. So I have my stapler because we need a staple. I have a stamp. We're going to stamp on it. I have some music page for vintage. I got some cheesecloth because we're supposed to do that. I got another stamp because I really like this stamp. I got some wings. And here's my Tim Holtz. That's my thing because I have to get Tim Holtz on there. I guess it's kind of vintage too. I got some blue. Okay. And I have some aqua. I can speak, I think. And I got more blue I found while I was messing around. These are the cute little things, little identifiers. This is card number 14 that I'm going to stick on the back that somebody in the Facebook group makes, and thank you very much for that. I got some black string because Shinuki Arts, like, she likes to use that black string. Here's my ticket that's going to get on there. Here's my sentiment. Notice the little things. Here's a little bit more texture if I need it. And I just have this if I need it. So I had just kind of gathered everything in that box just so I would have it ready to go. So the first thing I want to do is not say and I already did it. Oh, how many times have I said just don't even tell me. Just don't tell me. Just be like, oh, you said I'm so surprised. So full deck challenge, here we go. Here's my card. All right, so obviously we're gonna put, I know it's not original, but there, she's gonna have wings. Good. We're gonna have music in the background. That's gonna happen. So good. We'll have these to decorate the sides. We'll stamp once we get the background on. And then the cheesecloth and actually, I kind of like this whole mixture right here might actually go behind that. So that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. Where's my ink dauber? I need that. Okay. Got ink. I got my ground espresso. I know everything's ground espresso. And I also, because I'm using a Tim Holtz doll, I also have a little sander on here. It's just a little, see that? Because that kind of helps a little bit. I don't know. I like doing it. And if Crafty by Tony can do it, gosh darn it, so can I. So, hey, so there you go. All right, so let's go fly a kite. No, let's don't fly a kite. Let's tear this up a little bit. And I want to put, I'm going to go ahead and ink that. So I don't want to cover up like everything. I just kind of want to have the hint of music. So the prompt today is, who are you making for? Like when you make art, are you making it to please someone? Are you making it to please yourself? And I really like that question. I can't think of anyone I'm specifically, unless I'm making a journal for somebody. You know, I've made a bunny journal, and I've made a dragonfly journal, and you know, made it. Oh, I forgot to ink that. I've made a few, you know, with somebody in mind. But this that I'm doing right now, I don't have anybody in mind. I selfishly just have me in mind, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't know anybody who would be like interested in having the things, you know, maybe they would. I don't know, but I don't. I guess maybe kind of the underlying question is, what are you gonna do with all this? Are you gonna sell it? Like, are you gonna be an artist? You gonna be a starving artist? What's happening here? And my answer is, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I am being part of a craft fair, but this stuff is not what I'm selling at the craft fair. I don't think anybody would want this. I mean, I might take some of it so people can look at it, I guess, and be like, ooh, ah, but I don't know if anybody really wants any of it. All right, I might get this down because it's one of the prompts. I'm just going to get a little bit of glue on there. Get that on there. Gotta have a ticket. Okay. All right, we're going to scuff up that ticket a little bit. That's just looking a little too brand new. We don't want none of that now. Scuff that up. All right, good. I like that. Good. Okay, so got that. I do have this. This kind of looks sort of tickety to me, so I definitely wanted to try to use a little bit of it. And I think I'm just going to kind of use this little part, what I'm doing here. See that? It kind of looks like a ticket from a luggage kind of thing. Yeah. Badly cut, but you know. All right. Get that inked up a little bit. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I'm making it for me. It's selfish completely. No reason, no other reason than just because I want to. I just want to. That's all. And I think that's okay. I think that it's important. I'm just scuffing this up too, you know, because it's just looking too good. I think it is important to try to sell some things you do. You know, if I made like amazing jelly pulls, you know, from jelly plates and things, and people like, ooh, I want that, you know, like, then I probably would do that. Then, you know, that's great. I'm just going to stick that right there. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. I know I usually use glue for that, but this is kind of lumpy and bumpy, so I'm just going to put it here and just kind of just see where it adheres. Hopefully it'll just do that. There. Yeah, so I think I'm excited about the upcoming craft fair. And you guys probably are tired of hearing about it, but I'm kind of excited about it because, you know, if I make a little money at it, just like, you know, when YouTubers want to make money with YouTube or with their coffee shops, or is it coffee shop? I don't know what it is, but they want to make that money because you want to kind of give your money, you know, make some money back from the stuff, you know, because crafting doesn't have to cost a lot, but sometimes it kind of does. You know, Tim Holtz comes out with his papers. You're like, I'm getting those papers, even though I'm telling you right now that Kara Brandon's papers are just as good and maybe even a little better. The only good thing about the Tim Holtz ones is that you kind of get that quality of that paper, you know, because when you get Kara Brandon's, your quality of your paper is up to you. You can print it on computer paper. You can print it on cardstock. You can print it on fabric. You know, you can print that on whatever you want. But when you order it from Tim Holtz, you know, it comes all nice and fancy. So, but that stuff costs, you know, like you want to get a pretty stamp or a stamp set or a die set, you know. I mean, it's not like it's like thousands of dollars or anything, but, you know, stuff adds up. And nobody likes that, right? You want to get a little bit back, I guess. I mean, for me, I got to make sure my sweetie's wings are right, because I don't want her to have some bad wings. You want, what is that? Glue globule there. Did you see that? Why didn't you say something? Okay, so up a little more. How do we want her wings? Right about there. Okay. All right. I'm just going to push that down because there's actually a lot of glue right there, and I think that will be great because that's going to have a little lift there, and I like that. Don't let me forget a staple. Okay, let me ink her up. Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to ink you so much. I refreshed my ink right before I started filming. All right, and I'm just going to, since there's a lot of lumpy bumpy there, I'm going to go ahead and use a Fabri-Tac. Now remember, I'm putting all this on a plain card. The whole idea with the full deck challenge is to take 52 cards and turn them into something else completely. And it's beautiful. I did it last year. Oh my God, I had so much fun with it. And actually, some of my little cards actually did sell at the craft show last year. I don't know what people did with them. After I was, you know, thinking about it, I was like, well, I could have backed them with some magnets or something. You could put them on your fridge. I don't know. I just didn't even think that far, so I didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna let Matilda dry there a minute. Get this sentiment cut out nice and neat. I like notice the little things. I think that's kind of cool. I like to put sayings on the sentiments on these little makes, just because I think they kind of top it off, you know, kind of like putting if Bellaboo Studios, she like splatters, that's how she tops off her things. And I just like having the words. I like having the words a lot. And I'm going to actually put that right up at the top. Notice the little things. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just staple that on there. Since we have to staple, why not do that? Whoops. Let's just knock that off. Am I even in? Yeah, I am. Hi. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to staple. Oh, it's right on the notice. Darn it. I'm a bad stapler. You'd think I didn't staple for a living. I don't really staple for a living, but I've stapled plenty of papers in my time. All right, let's get that off of there. So another one of the 100-day project questions today was like, who are you doing it for? But also, what rules can you set? Like they kind of based it off of Kurt Vonnegut's writing rules. And I really I like how it's off like that. That's kind of cool. And I really love to read people's writing rules. I'm just gonna scruff her up just a little. I like that. And I think for me, my writing rule, if I had to write myself one, is to just glue it down. You know, just like Natasha at Treasure Books, you know, it's just like glue it down. Just glue it down. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. Just glue it down. It's not, it's just paper. It's just glue. It's just some fabric. There's nothing that's, no one's gonna come hunt you down. No one's gonna come say, your blue and your aqua do not match. No one's gonna say that. It's fine. So I got that there. Okay. Oh, and we're going to get a little stamping on here because I almost forgot to stamp because I was talking. See, I'm just as bad as the kids. Just talking, not paying attention. Okay, so stamp. Get a stamp on there real good. All right. And we're just going to put it, actually, I don't want to, well, it won't matter. I'll clean my mat. I'm just going to get a little bit off the edge there. See right there? Good. So we're noticing the little things. We're just seeing little bits of flower stamp in the corners. That one did not come out very nice. Let's do that again. There we go. Awesome. I like that. Okay, we don't need the word stamp because I forgot about it, so that's fine. Look at her. Look at her. I don't like how I scratched through her face. No, I made it. Here. There we go. Let me shine her up a little bit. Okay. So we got that. I think we're going to need some corresponding blue in this corner. Whoops. Blue and turquoise, because, you know, both of them are on there. You know, because she didn't have any, I mean, I don't know how she decided to just lump them all three together. I mean, I guess she just did, but I don't know how it happened. But I think that, you know, she never probably thought in a million years that blue and turquoise would be on the same week. So, and I think that little pop of color really does that nice. Okay, good. I'm reaching over here, make sure I got all the things. Okay, so check with me here. I have vintage. I have the music is vintage. She's kind of vintage. I have wings. I have blue. I have cheesecloth, ticket, stamping, turquoise, and staples. All right. And then my own prompt, which is Tim Holtz. So Tim Holtz doll, done, good. And I think we're done. That was a fast make. All right. Some people, when they're doing this, they're leaving the corner out so people know that it's a, because don't forget it's a playing card. So they want everybody to know that's the Queen of Hearts or whatever it was. Some people are poking holes. I had in last year's make, I poked a hole there and kept them all on a ring thing, but they got kind of bulky because, you know, as you can see, sometimes they're a little bit big. So let's get some Linka Stella on her. She needs some sparkle. So mixing with that ink there, get some sparkle on those wings. There we go. Let me get that stand out a little bit more. Perfect. But yeah, so you can do whatever you want, and all you need is playing cards. So if you have an old deck of playing cards that you're not using, you got some glue, you got a few little odds and ends from a magazine, cut it up, put it on the card, see what happens. You'd be very, very surprised. Very surprised. And go find your cheesecloth. I know you have it. I know you have it in your counter somewhere where you bought it thinking you were going to do a thing with it and you didn't do anything with it. Go ahead, use it for this. You would surprise somebody. You might even surprise your own self. So I'm going to say be crafty, keep crafting, do a little art today, and remember that life is always better when we ink the edges. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to watch other small makers because, you know, we got to share the love. All right, talk to you later. Yay.